Well, I'm throwing straight across to my colleague Preeti Chaudhary, who's standing by in the newsroom, live and exclusive in conversation with Aam Aadmi Party's Raghav Chadha. Over to you, Preeti.
Well, thank you, Jyoti. Joining us right now is Rajya Sabha MP, leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, Raghav Chadha. Mr. Chadha, first up, many congratulations. A national party status in such a short time is no mean feat.
Absolutely, and all of us are thrilled. All of us at the Aam Aadmi Party are ecstatic with joy. You know, when we began our journey in the year 2012, all of us, ordinary volunteers of the Aam Aadmi Party, under the leadership of Mr. Kejriwal, could never ever dream of getting a national party status in almost a decade of our existence. The fact that we're running two state governments, the fact that we have around 10 members of parliament, several MLAs across states, several dozen councillors, etc. I feel this almost is a miracle, and this miracle has been made possible because of two things. One, the sheer hard work, commitment, dedication of the Aam Aadmi Party's volunteers and workers who have tirelessly worked, who have given their blood, sweat, tears, and toil to making AAP a success. And the second, and most importantly, is the blessings and the faith that people have reposed on us and the blessings that they've given us. And I do pray to God that Aam Aadmi Party continues to grow at this accelerated pace. And you know, as I've said this very often, I'll say it again, AAP is India's fastest growing political startup. And this startup transcends languages, state boundaries, you know, caste, religion, etc. And a new model of governance, honest, upright governance has been given to this country. And I think people today look up to AAP as an alternative to the standard traditional politics that we've seen in this country. In the last 75 years.
You know, the speed with which the Aam Aadmi Party has gained national party status, like I said, is no mean feat. But, you know, other parties have done it in a shorter while. But that aside, as quickly as the national party status has come, it can also go away. Because at the same time, if you look at it, when you were awarded national party status, parties like the TMC, NCP, BRS, the national party status has been taken away.
Well, of course, as we all know, that the criteria for acquiring this much coveted national party status from the Election Commission of India, you have to meet certain conditions, and the conditions are the number of states in which you run administrations, your vote share in more than one state, the number of MPs and MLAs that you have, so on and so forth. But let me remind you that out of roughly 1,300 registered political parties in this country, only 3 political parties are national parties that have administrations and governments in more than one state. One is, of course, the BJP, the other is the Indian National Congress, and the third is my party, the Aam Aadmi Party. So it's a very prestigious tag that one has received, you know, yesterday. And I do hope that Aam Aadmi Party continues to grow, you know, with leaps and bounds. And there is one additional factor that I, you know, perceive that AAP has, which very few regional parties who even became national parties but could not acquire or could not possess or did not have. And that facet or that characteristic is that AAP enjoys a pan-national, pan-India presence. Whether it's our leader's recognition, that is Arvind Kejriwal's recognition, or the party's election symbol recognition. These two factors have a pan-India appeal, a pan-India recognition.
But, you know,
and it, of course, stems from the fact that our movement, which led to the birth of Aam Aadmi Party, was also a pan-India movement that caught the public imagination.
But Mr. Chadha, you know, you've egged on the Karnataka High Court, you know, through which the EC has reacted and given you the national party status. Now, you're aiming to fight the Karnataka elections, all 224 seats. But where is the party presence? You know, you are sitting right in Delhi. Mr. Kejriwal hasn't gone into Karnataka. Is it just a token fight now where you're going to pick your battles?
Well, Mr. Kejriwal was in Karnataka a couple of weeks ago. I'm scheduled to be in Karnataka in the 3rd week of this month. So I don't think we are, you know, not putting up a strong fight. But of course, you know, there are elections that you fight with all your might. but the results, of course, from election to election differ, and no political party fights an election to lose, right? So we are putting our best foot forward, and I do hope that the results are very, very encouraging, whether it's Rajasthan or
Okay.
Karnataka.
Well, all right. So, the Aam Aadmi Party, also astute, will be picking their battles, right? But, you're saying you're going to be in Karnataka next week. My question is, Mr. Chadha, that you're, a part of or the chief of the advisory board where Punjab is concerned. The Punjab government, the Punjab police in the dock with Amritpal still out right now. Every day we, seeing his videos, but we don't see an arrest. Every day, there's word coming in that he's going to surrender, but that never happens. What is, what does it reflect on your government in Punjab?
I think it reflects that the Aam Aadmi Party's government will do a complete crackdown on all anti-social elements or anti-India elements who are attempting to tinker with the hard-earned peace and harmony of the state of Punjab or that of India. I think this decisive step of taking action, arresting people and chasing people who have been trying to, disrupt peace in the state will be done, and nobody will be permitted, nobody will be allowed to tinker with the peace and harmony of the state. And I think that's the solo message that has gone loud and clear. Of course, some arrests are yet to happen. The Punjab police is doing its job. Yesterday, the Punjab police did a fantastic job and has arrested one of the closest allies of the person that you just named. So I think we are on the right track, and very soon you will see big results. But the larger message, the important message is that no anti-social or anti-India element will be tolerated, and with a lot of maturity and sensitivity, the Punjab police, and under the able administration of my elder brother, Mr. Bhagwant Mann, has moved swiftly. And all of us who come from the state, we have seen that this peace and harmony that we today have is very dear to us, is most cherished, and all of us have paid a heavy price for it. We've lost family members during the 80s when Punjab was boiling. So therefore, we respect and cherish the peace. It's very hard earned. Our blood and sweat has gone into acquiring this peace, and we will not let anyone tinker with it.
Mr. Chadha, last two questions, because I just want to ask you that one quick question, because the Punjab police has been known as, a formidable force to crack down. The image is suffering, don't you think so? It's been so many days now.
Punjab police is one of the finest police forces ever in the country. It was perhaps, I'm given to understand, it was perhaps for the first time that militancy and insurgency was countered by the state's own police, and without mega assistance and able assistance of our armed forces. It's perhaps for the first time that you saw a police in the 80s battle and win that battle conclusively against insurgency. So we have one of the Punjab police is one of the finest police forces in this country, and they've done a fantastic operation. And
but
going
their
forward,
reputation is on the line, Mr. Chadha. But we're going to come down to that. We are hoping, like you said, that there are going to be big breakthroughs very soon. We hope that happens. I won't do due diligence to my career as a journalist if I don't ask you this question. We've spoken about your national party status. The other thing in the news is your marital status. Is that going to change very soon, Mr. Chadha?
Well, Preeti, let us restrict this conversation to the Aam Aadmi Party's national party status and not make this conversation about my relationship status. Whenever there's a change in my marital or a relationship status, you'll be the first person to know, and I will inform you.
One last question on the same. By the end of the year, will that status change? And, okay, just randomly, what are your views on Pariniti? Because you say talk about Rajniti, अब वो तो बात हो गई राजनीति की, अब परिणीति के लिए भी थोड़ी सी तो बातें कर ही सकते हैं.
Well, as I said, let us restrict this conversation to Rajniti and national party status of the Aam Aadmi Party. Let us celebrate Aam Aadmi Party's national party status first, and I'll give you more occasions to celebrate very, very soon. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you. We had to ask you this question. Sorry for embarrassing you, Raghav, but appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. With that, that's Raghav Chadha on the Aam Aadmi Party gaining national party status, whether Amritpal will be arrested soon, and most importantly, what are his views on what is to be rumoured, his life partner, Pariniti Chopra.